Hey guys, hello. Yes, this is Real Cheese on Me, and so today we are going to talk about cheese. And as you can see, it's little, you know, somehow, but as you can see today we are going to talk about cheese. So this is Real Cheese on Me, and oh no, I'm not really here, crying for help. I'm not crying for help at all. So yeah, so we're going to talk about cheese. We have been talking about cheese a lot, but we're going to talk about cheese. But before we go on, though, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone out there. We, it is our wish that this New Year will be a good New Year for everyone out there. So yeah, so coming back to the point, today we're going to talk about cheese. And please stay with me till the end of the video because there is something very exciting that we are going to talk about. And as well as we are also going to do something exciting, and which is we're going to dump a surprise thing that my assistant is working on to dump on top of the cheese. Then it become really crazy. So yeah, so stay with me with that to see that the crazy end of the video, please guys. So yeah, so today we are going to talk about cheese. But before do, let's talk about the channel a little bit. Yes, so this channel is set up for so many reasons. And if you want to know exactly, go to the description. There is a little description on the description side. Go there and see what the channel is about. But to just give you a little heads up about the channel is that the channel is set up to have fun, for comic, things, and as well as about food, to talk about food, the craziness about food and all that. So that's why the channel was set up. And the other thing too I want to say is this. It's not like we are just going to be talking about cheese all the time. It's not. So because some of the viewers, like, they were wondering why cheese, why are you talking about cheese and all that. So yeah, so we are not going to be talking about cheese throughout the whole thing. Cheese is just the first thing we came up with. And the reason why we came up with cheese, to start with cheese, is because when I decided to set up this channel, I thought of it like what we should be doing, what we should be talking about, and all that. So I started doing a research, and then I came across something about cheese. Someone was talking about cheese. Then I decided to do a little research on cheese and all that. It turned out that cheese was actually discovered in an accidental way some 1,000 years ago. Some people put a target at 7,000 years ago. Some people target around 10,000 years ago. Some even target around 15,000 years ago. But the main point here is this. Cheese was discovered in an accidental way. So I thought of it that, you know what, let's start with cheese. Then we can pick up other, food or other things to talk about. So yes, so that's why we are talking about cheese. So it's not always going to be about cheese, guys. So cheese is just one thing. We want to bring everybody on board. So the cheese lovers, yes. So cheese up, guys. So that's why we decided to dress today in this, to put up cheese, to come up with some cheese makeup and all that. So cheese. So yes, we are going to talk a little bit of the good things about cheese. Then we will talk about the other side of cheese and all that. Then we will do the surprise dumping. then we will talk a little bit about, the dumping and all that. So yeah. So the good things about cheese that today we want to talk about. A lot of people know this already, but that is why the show is here, to also educate every other people out there, the audience and all that. So yeah, so cheese, there are so many good things about cheese. Cheese got a lot of protein and calcium as well, so it helps the body to build the body up. And cheese also bring comfort, so it bring comfort to, you know to the food setting. It add a lot of value and, comfort to the food, like our burgers, and you know the pizza, and the pasta, and so many other things out there. So cheese help with that, so which is good. Cheese is also a cultural thing. It also bring cultural, you know connection together. Cheese got a lot of cultural things. So during my research, I discovered that uh cheese, like almost every country got their own cheese. So cheese, like there are, 20,000 variety of cheese out there. I never knew this. So yeah, so there are thousands, about 25,000 cheese out there. So every country got their own cheese, and even some regions, like in India. I discovered that in India, every like region got their own cheese and all that. So which was really a good information, putting all this thing together. Yeah. So cheese have this sort of cultural, it bridged the cultural connection, it bring like cultures together, things like that. You go to occasions, some occasions you see like their own cheese, or the makeup of cheese, the way they prepare their food and put the cheese on it step by step, it's a little bit different than the rest of the other group and things like that. So that is one thing, that is the good thing too. One good thing about cheese. So yeah, the the other thing too about cheese is that the other thing too about cheese is that it's uh well, let me put it this way. I also, in my research, I also discovered something about cheese. I don't believe in it, but guys, you can drop your comment if there's you have had something like that, or you have come across something like that. But I discovered in my research about cheese that some years back, whether 300-400 years back or 1,000 years back, some people were actually using cheese or associate cheese with good luck. Yes, so this is like so crazy. So I discovered this, but guys, I don't believe this at all. But yes, I discovered that some people, uh regions, or some cultural, there are some culture that associate cheese with good luck or spiritual things attached to it, which is, like I said, like, this is crazy. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, so I discovered that. So guys, drop, if you have any, if you know of anything like that, please drop your comment in the comment section. So yeah, so that was like little bit. So cheese to be like something good luck. So what cheese it is? So I was like wondering. I was like, I've done my research a lot, but I haven't really discovered the type of cheese that is associated with good luck and all this sort of crazy and all that. But yeah, in my research I discovered that, which is crazy. Yeah. So So yeah, so cheese is good to eat if you eat in moderation. That is, I have to also clarify this. I'm not, one thing too I want to say, guys, is that first off, don't do this at home. This is purely like because of the show. So don't do this at home. It's to put cheese on you. It's not good. I'm feeling good though, because we eat to build the body. But I would say this, just a disclaimer that don't do this. And also the other thing too, I'm not an expert in any nutrition things like that, but I'm just trying to present a show, to help others and all that. So I just want to put that disclaimer. And I will try at any time I, try to set up a show, I will try to put a disclaimer out there so someone will not misunderstand me. So it's I'm the little research I did, that is all what I'm trying to present. So but coming to the point I'm also making here is that cheese is good if we eat in moderation. Yeah, because there are also other things that is associated with cheese. Cheese can also bring weight gain, which is not good if you don't, if you overtake it, or you over eat cheese, so it's also bringing weight gain, especially the processed one. So that is also another thing. How can you look for a good cheese, the processed cheese from the processed one and all that. So that is also another thing. So but good cheese is good to eat. It's it got a lot of vitamins. It got a lot of vitamins. And so yeah, so it's good to eat if you just eat it in moderation. And uh so in so what I'm saying here is that cheese is not bad. It's just the abuse that is bad. So it's not really like a bad thing. The other thing though is this. Uh, some people are sensitive to cheese, to food. Sorry, some people are sensitive to some food, and cheese is one of those things. So so that is one thing. So sometimes when you invite someone or you go out for occasion, things like that, you have to watch out. Some people, they are sensitive to other food, which I will come up with that later. But yeah, so that is one thing. And but cheese is good, guys. So we'll be talking about cheese, and there are so many things we'll be talking about. And we'll try also to be inviting guests to come on the show to talk about, food. It's not only cheese. Cheese is going to be one of it. So it's not only going to be cheese, but we'll invite guests to talk about different, food setting and things like that. So we'll be doing that. And so the other thing we'll be doing is that we'll be also going out. So it's not just like sitting here. We'll be going out because the show, one of the reasons why this show or the channel is set up is also to support charity, charity causes out there. So we'll be going out pretty soon. We'll be going out to see what we can do, and all that. So that is one thing. So support the channel, guys. Drop your comment. Stay with the channel. So we are still working on different ideas and all that, and we are going to bring a lot. The other thing too that I want to say though is this. We'll be doing the calling section. We'll be doing like calling section, that audience calling, and we'll play the game the same like dumping game. We'll be doing that as well to just create a little excitement and little fun. And so we'll be doing the dumping challenge. Even when we go out, we'll be doing the dumping challenge as well out there. And so the other thing about the calling is that people will call in and we'll do the dumping challenge. And when you win the dumping challenge, you are not going to dump. So don't worry about that. The dumping is going to be, if you win, then the dumping is going to be on me. If you don't win, then no dumping. So that is it. So that is the way it's going to, we're going to set it up. So if you win, then the dumping is on me. Then I lose. Then I get dumped. But if you don't win, then no dumping will take place. So that easy. So yeah, so that is the way this show is going to be set up. So if you win, then I will dump. Then I'm the loser, and and that's the show. So then you are the winner. But if you don't win, then it's a fair game. Yeah. But the other thing too, if the callers win too, they win, I'm the loser, so I'm gonna lose like two ways. So the lunch, your lunch will be on me, or your dinner is gonna be on the show. Whether you want to order for Uber Eats or DoorDash, or we send the little lunch money to you for you to get whatever you are gonna get. So that is also another thing. So yeah, so stay with the show, guys. And so there are so many exciting things coming up. So stay with the show. So we are gonna do the dumping now. Because of time, we want the show to be, to manage the time for now, like between 20 minutes, and then with the time we'll expand it to 30 to maybe 40 minutes or so, but we'll start with 20 and all that. So we'll do the dumping, then we'll talk a little bit how the dumping feel. Then then we close the show for today. Then we'll come back hopefully tomorrow, and we'll be doing that and all that. So guys, drop your comments in the comment section. And so yeah, so my assistant just came up with something that I don't even know what is this. Oh man, so I'm screwed up tonight, guys. So yeah, so this is spinach. This is spinach dumping we're gonna do today. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is spinach. So yes, I'm screwed up, but this is all about the show. We want to see, like, because this is the art that we are trying, the expression we are creating here. So the spinach dumping on top of the cheese, and I think it's gonna be crazy. So let's see how it's gonna turn out, guys. So stay with me, okay? Cheese up. Oh gosh. Here we go, guys. This is crazy. It's actually fun. It got a funny smell. Whew. It's actually good on the body, guys. It got a funny smell, and now I know why people eat their spinach. This is crazy, guys. I know, I can see why people like their spinach. It's really good. So guys, so this is what the show is about. The way it is, as you can see, guys. So yeah, so this is what the show is about. So support our channel. We'll be going out there working on some charity, and we'll be working on some charity organizations and all that, causes and all that. So support our channel, guys. So hey, cheese out.